The fourth film in the franchise boasts Keanu Reeves in substantial dialogue and action sequences better described as massacre marathons. Hello everybody, this is Haiti here, and in this video we're going to analyze and review John Wick Chapter 4. Is it really worth watching? Let's find out. John Wick Chapter 4 is by far the best of the four films starring Keanu Reeves as the eponymous hitman. One of the curiosities of the John Wick series is that, as an entirely original creation dependent on no prior properties, it has nonetheless given rise to an alluring and self-perpetuating mythology of its own. The premise of Wick World is cleverly paranoid, built around the tentacular connections between crude underworld of contract killers and shadowy overlords who keep them in action. That wicked authority is called the High Table. It dispenses orders to kill on pain of being killed, ratifies contracts for murder, and brokers the deals for bounty hunters. It commands John to kill and it sets him up to be killed, but it also sets the tone of the movie. The High Table exemplifies a super elite of secret societies with elaborate rites, deeply rooted aristocracies, a flaunting of mind-bending wealth, and the executive ruthlessness of a transnational shadow government that has the power to wreak havoc in public with impunity. It also has the power of information, an enormous database on its registered killers, and a terrifyingly comprehensive surveillance network that tracks the hunters and the hunted during the mortal maneuvers and discloses their whereabouts to devastating effect. Its agents hide in plain sight at, for instance, a hotel called the New York Continental in Manhattan's financial district, and its Eastern manager Winston is John's handler and is aided by his discerning and tight-lipped concierge. Another high-table agent on John's team, the Bowery King, disguises his crew of spies as unhoused people in a shelter that he runs. Chapter 4 takes off from the third installment, which concluded with John killing a high-table assassin at the New York Continental with Winston's help and then teaming up with the Bowery King to fight against the High Table. At the start of Chapter 4, the King gets John suited up for battle and the High Table takes devastating revenge against Winston for helping John. For starters, Winston is excommunicated and the hotel is demolished. John heads to Morocco to dispatch a high-table overlord called the Elder and his minions, then goes to Osaka to the Osaka Continental Hotel, another high-table base where he learns from its manager who is his friend, what happened to Winston and the New York hotel. John vows to kill them all. The comic relief is welcome, but it's never so extreme or so self-aware as to threaten the grim earnestness and grotesque exaggeration of the violence. A recent report places John's estimated body count throughout the series at 450. I'm not sure how many of them pile up in Chapter 4, but assuming a rough average of 112, the killings are classist and trivializing. Only a few of John's opponents have names, identities, and personalities. Most are woefully anonymous, dispatched into oblivion by John with neither a name nor a story, with nothing but the misfortune to square off against him. They are mere fodder for John's deathcraft, their heads vaporizing in pink mist inside their battle helmets, their bodies catching fire from his incendiary weaponry, their blood spurting fountain-like from slash wounds. The director Chad Stahelski works these elaborate fights and their filmsy killing
with flashy but insignificant embellishments. Most of Chapter 4 is an amusingly punctuated slug. It's distinguished from its predecessors by the starkly drawn yet complex lines of conflict. The promised duel, ingeniously plotted and cleverly staged, depends on a droll race against the clock, one that gives new meaning to the notion of fighting one's way through traffic and a long staircase that becomes a virtual agent of destiny. In short, the last half hour or so of the movie's nearly 3 hour span is giddily intense, sunny, swashbuckling, and sensational yet superficial fun. Right after I saw the movie, I couldn't stop talking about that ending. It makes the rest of the movie worth sitting through. Okay, everyone, thank you for watching this video. I hope you liked it and I hope you enjoyed the movie. Don't forget to like, comment, let me know what you think about the movie, and subscribe for more videos. Peace.